boys and girls. Today we're going to work on language lesson 137. And this is a new unit, so it's unit 13. And the unit is called the best words. So in this unit, we are going to learn how to use words in the correct way. And the more words that we know, the better it is for us and whenever we're speaking. So in order for us to learn how to use words, we first have to go over 8 important parts of speech. And I have here the parts of speech, and this is good to know to make sure that we're using the words in the correct way. Okay, so the first part is verbs. So what is a verb? A verb is a word that shows actions or state of being, helps or links. That is the meaning of verb. A noun. A noun is a name of a person, place, thing, or idea. A pronoun, it takes the place of a noun. Adjective describes a noun or a pronoun. An adverb describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. A preposition, it shows the relationship of a noun or pronoun to another word in a sentence. Conjunction connects words or group of words. And interjection expresses strong or sudden feelings. So now that we know the 8 parts of speech, we could go ahead and start working on today's lesson, and we are going to learn about synonyms. Okay, so you may ask yourself, what is a synonym? And this is what it is. Synonyms are words that have the same or nearly the same meaning. So we have 2 examples, little and small. When we're describing someone or something, we could say, if we take the example of a dog, we could say that dog is little, or we could say that dog is small. We're meaning the same thing, that the size of the dog is, is small, it's little. So they mean the same thing. We could use either or. This other example, race and run, they basically mean the same thing. We're going for a run. Let's do a race, meaning that we're going to run. So they're both synonyms, are words that, like I said here, they have the same or nearly the same meaning. If we look, if you get your papers, your worksheet, and we look at page 245, it says using the best words. So it says, because there are so many words to choose from in our language, good writers and speakers work hard to find the clearest and most interesting words to use. Readers and listeners appreciate words that help them understand and see things exactly. All of the following words mean almost the same thing, but which word will help the reader to see a clear, exact picture in his mind's eye? So they give us 4 different words. We have see, watch, stare, and look. And we see the picture of a cat looking at a mirror. So it says, although all of the words mean to see, the word stare shows the most specific action. These 4 words are synonyms. So they wanted us to help us see by choosing one of the 4 words, which word was the most that we could use in order for us to get a very clear picture of what the cat was doing. And it was stare, because remember, when you stare, like you're just looking in a mirror and just staring at yourself or at something, and you're staring there. So the word would be stare. It says synonyms are words that have the same or nearly the same meaning. Mistake and error, right? They mean the same thing. Grateful and thankful, find and discover. All those words are synonyms. Let's do together the think section. And let's see, it says, when there are several words that mean about the same thing, you should choose the word for your writing that is the most specific. Circle the synonym in each group, which is the most specific and exact. So number 1, it gives you 3 words. It says tree, pine, and evergreen. Which one do you think is the word that is the most specific and exact? Tree, pine, evergreen. It is pine because it's telling you the specific tree that it is. So it is a pine. Number 2, food, fruits, pineapple. Which one do you think is the most specific and exact word? Pineapple. Because food could be anything, fruit, it could be any as well, but pineapple is the more specific, so it would be pineapple. Number 3, it says limp, walk, and move. The synonym, the word that is more specific and exact, would be limp. On number 4, noise, sound, and squeak. Number 4 would be squeak. Number 5 is big, enormous, and large. It would be enormous. 6, good, nice, and polite. The best word would be polite. Number 7, family member, relative, or grandmother. The word that is the most specific and exact would be grandmother. Number 8, Laura Ingalls Wilder, writer, author. Number 8 would be the name because it's talking about a specific person and it's telling you specifically what the name is. Number 9, meat, beef, or T-bone steak. So it's going to be T-bone steak because it's telling you specifically what type of meat it is. Number 10, lilac, flower, blossom. Number 10 would be lilac because it's telling you specific what the flower is. It's a lilac. So for your continuing with the synonyms, so let's look at page 246 and let's read what it says about synonyms. Another choice. It says the more words that you know, the better you will be able to explain what you mean or what you see. Your writing will have variety because you will not have to use the same words all of the time. Your writing will be clearer and more informative because you will now know the best words to use. So let's look at Write A. It says, check the size of your vocabulary by seeing how many synonyms you can think of for the following verbs. I am going to do one example for each, and then you will be finishing the worksheet on your own for synonyms. So let's look at the first word is run. Another word for run that we could use, race. Talk, discuss. Clean, when we're cleaning, most of the time we're scrubbing, so scrub. So run, race. Talk, discuss. Clean, scrub. So now you guys need to come up with other words that you could use for run, talk, and clean. Okay, that would be your homework. And this is all for today.